I'm back with another video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do and press the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. In today's video, I have a message for all the only children in the world, and I decided to make this video because I've also been through what you've been through, and I know how it feels to be lonely because I am also an only child. I needed a sibling so badly, and if you're watching this and you're not an only child, you have siblings, then let me tell you that you're so blessed and you should be so grateful that you have siblings because, I've wanted a sibling all the years of my life. I'd be so happy if I get one even now, but it's all up to God. I cannot force Him to do something for me which He does not want. I'd like to share with you my story, the things that I went through as an only child. I usually ask my mom as a kid, "Mom, can't you give birth to another baby?" And she'd say, "Daughter, it's not up to me, it's up to God. I cannot do anything about this." And you know how hurt I was when I hear that, because I always dreamed for a sibling, and I used to see him in my dream. I used to see that I have a baby brother in my dream, and when I wake up, everything was a dream and I'd still be alone. I love dolls, and especially one doll named Tim Tim, because he was a human doll, and I used to carry him around wherever I go. I used to feed him, he would not actually eat, but I just used to feed him, and I would sleep with him, and I would care for him just like he's my own younger brother. And my parents know how much I wanted a sibling. To be honest, even nowadays I see my brother in my dream, and sometimes I'll see that my brother has been killed and he has been eaten by a dog, or sometimes I'll just wake up before my brother was born, and the next day would be a very sad one, full of tears, and I would cry. I can't tell you how much those dreams hurt me. Longing for a brother had completely taken away my spirit. It was that deep. Whenever my friends talk about their siblings, it really hurt me, and I never wanted to stay with them whenever they talk about their siblings because it would really hurt me. And sometimes I would just leave so that I could meet my brother. Wanting a sibling had become that serious. When people comment, "My friends, you look like your sister," or "You look like your brother," I always wanted to see how my sibling would look like if I had one. I also thought a name for him, and as a kid I would write down a list for what my brother would need, clothes and Horlicks and stuff like that, but the list was never used. And I had this pain in my heart whenever I looked at my mother celebrating her birthday, because I knew that the older my mom gets, the probability of me getting a sibling becomes lesser. I never told about this to my parents because I knew that we hurt to know about this. Talking about siblings always brought tears in my eyes. I know many of you watching this might not be able to relate it because I guess you never yearned for anything like this. But if you are an only child, you might be able to. Okay, that was the sad part of my story, and now comes the happy part. Once I asked my mom, "Mom, do you ever feel unsatisfied because I'm a girl? If you were to choose a baby between a girl and a boy, whom would you choose?" And you know what she said? She said, "Even if I were to choose between 10 sons and 1 daughter, I'd still choose you." You know how glad I was to hear that? My mom said to me, "Daughter, you're so precious to Daddy and me because you're the only one we have. We don't have many children, but God has given all the qualities, abilities, talents, and everything we need in one person, and that is you." That literally brought tears to my eyes. I never knew I was that special. I always felt lonely, but not anymore, because now I know how special and precious I am in my parents' eyes. My mom gave me this letter, and I'll read it out for you. To my most beloved daughter, Anu, that's what my mom calls me. Among all the blessings which God has given me, you are the most precious and most treasured in my heart. You are the apple of my eye. You make my world complete. The day you were born, I became a mother and a responsible person. Since I love you so much, I want the best for you. I also expect a lot from you because you are my own. My heart's desire for you is that you love God with all your heart and let Him be always number one in your life. Never give your heart or body to anyone before marriage. Keep your mind, soul, and body holy before God. Your purity and holiness makes you beautiful before God and men. Never let the enemy steal your beauty. You have only one life to live. Live it in such a way that you will never ever regret. Always honor God, honor His word, and He will lift you up. You are too precious for God. Never break His heart or mind. I am sorry for all the scoldings and rough words which I have spoken over you. Forgive me for my impatience. I never meant to hurt or wound you. In your life, trials may come, but always be an overcomer. Be strong in the Lord, be confident in Him, and live for Him alone. It is my wish and prayer that you live a healthy life and enjoy all God's blessings. Daddy and I love you so much more than words can say. Always be active, punctual, and responsible. God bless you. With all my love, your mother, Leche Koza. Okay, that was it. So now let me show you my parents' picture. Okay, in tight knit pose, they really do love each other. And this is our family photo. Don't look at me. Now let me show you some only child quotes. I am an only child. I wasn't spoiled. Well, maybe a little spoiled. My parents have always been my cheerleaders. Happy Siblings Day? How about happy I was so perfect my mom only needed one child day? Being an only child, my mother reared me very carefully. Yes, she did. If you're an only child watching this, I just want you to know how precious you are. You are the only treasure your parents have. And you don't have to feel lonely because you're an only child. Jesus is your brother. My parents never gave me everything I asked for. They only gave me what I needed and sometimes what I wanted as a reward, but they never provided me with everything I wanted. And I'm so thankful they did not, because if they did, I'd just be a spoiled brat. So if some parents are watching this, I just want to tell you, don't ever give everything your children ask for. Discipline them, correct them, and train them up in the way they should go. I am so grateful to my parents that taught me how to pray as soon as I learned to speak. And they showed me the right way to live. They not only taught me, but they actually showed me the right way to live. They taught me God's decrees. And I am who I am, and I can do what I can do, all because of God and because of my godly parents who taught me so diligently. So all the people belonging to my world, that is, all the only children in the world, I hope that through this video you have realized how precious and special you are, and that you are the only treasure of your parents. So don't let them down. Never let your parents down. Always obey them and do the best you can for them. If you like this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends and also with the parents who need to watch this. See you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.